Okay, hey guys, WallerPLAYS here. Now, I'm bringing you a FIFA 14 news video. Now, a couple of days ago, EA Sports revealed their legend cards. Now, you see here, there is 39 cards, but there is supposed to be 40 in total. They haven't revealed the last legend yet, and hopefully that the last legend is going to be worth it, because players, if you see a couple of players like Bierhoff, Future, I can't pronounce most of their names, De Boer, Effenberg, Maldini, Matuas, like most of these players we haven't heard of. People are getting quite annoyed that players like Luis Figo, Zico, Fat Ronaldo, all these different other players that were like Rivaldo, all them different players that were brilliant that are not in this team. Now, I can understand that, but all them players were forwards, and you can't have so many forwards and it would overpower it. You got to have defenders, you got to have decent, like, overall spread out players. Now, I know most of these players, starting from the top left, we got Bergkamp, known as the Arsenal forward. He played there for for ages, and he played football for a good 20 years. Then he retired in 2006. To me, he was one of the, I say he's the best Premier League finisher. He was the maker of the Bergkamp flick, and every time he just placed it in the goal, he made it look so easy. And yeah, that's Bergkamp for you. Now, Bierhoff, not a lot of people know him, but he was the first ever golden, I think it was golden boot, I think it was golden goal or golden boot player, like whoever got first ever award. So that's what he's known for. He's a German forward, but there's not a lot to know because not a lot of people know him. I definitely don't know him. I don't think many people I know him. But there's Sol Campbell, an absolute unit of a centre back, good old England centre back. I loved him as a player back in the day, and yeah, it was a shame that he retired, but he's got on now. He's a bit old now. But yeah, there's Sol Campbell. Cannavaro, I just about remember him, but he's an Italian. Obviously, he's an Italian player. I wouldn't say he's much of a legend, really, Cannavaro, but there's a lot more people that would win the Legend Award other than him. You got obviously Hernan Crespo, an old Chelsea player. He's an Argentinian. He was a really good player back in the day. He scored quite a few goals for Chelsea. Yeah, so there's De Boer. I don't really know him. Descali, I've heard of him before, but I've not really known much of him. Effenberg, I don't really know him. Obviously, Robbie Fowler, good old Liverpool forward. Scored the fastest hat-trick ever in Premier League history. He's definitely a good striker. I'm glad that he's on there. Fernando, I can't pronounce it. Herrero, don't know him. Future, I don't know him. Obviously, I know Ruud Gullit. I swear, I know he used to manage Chelsea, but I don't know if he played for him. I think he played for him. But yeah, I know he was a good. I think he was a midfielder or a forward, one of them two. He was certainly an attacking player. But Hadji, I don't know much of him, but I've heard that I've known that he's a very intelligent striker or intelligent forward centre attacking mid. I've heard good things about him, so I'm glad that he's on there. Inzaghi, he's not long retired, so I would not know why he would ever be on here. But I've played with him before. He was all right, but I'd never call him a legend. Kluivert, I don't know him. Larson, the only Larson I know is the one who played for Sunderland, so I don't know him. Obviously, Jens Lehmann, the Arsenal goalkeeper. Obviously, he was definitely a decent goalkeeper back in the day. He was like one of the best goalkeepers in his prime when he was playing. Good old Gary Lineker, he was obviously a sick striker. I liked watching some of his goals back in the day, like proper back in the day, old school football. Freddie Ljungberg, he was the maker of the Red Mohawk. He was a good Arsenal striker. I'm glad to see his face because I've never seen his face on the classics before, and it's good to see like a player like that on here. So Maldini, Matuas, I don't know. Gary Neville, good old Gary Neville, Man United right back. I'm glad that he's on there. He's a legendary England player, and he was one of the best right backs in his prime. Michael Owen, I remember back when he was young. I loved him as a striker when he was young. He was like played for Liverpool, Man United, Real Madrid, Stoke. He's played for so many teams, but one of the shameful things when he had that massive injury, and it totally turned his career around and changed him as a player altogether. Because when he was 18 years old, he was such an immense player. I loved him when he was younger. He was really good. Loved him as a footballer. Pauletta, I don't know him. Obviously, Pele, I think he's going to be the most expensive one out of the lot, because obviously he's going to have 5-star skills, and because he's obviously Brazilian, he was known for his skills, and I think he's going to have 5-star weak foot as well, because he was that good of a winger and obviously that good of a skiller. I think he might have the foot and the skills. So yeah, that's Pele. Robert Perez, another Arsenal player. He was a decent player back in the day when he used to play with Reyes, Henry, and all that. Rijard, I can't spell that. I don't know. Rui Costa, I've heard of him, but I don't know much of him. David Seaman, again, a Man City and a Arsenal goalkeeper. He was definitely a good goalkeeper, one of the best England goalkeepers around. It's just good to see him on the legends. Teddy Sheringham, he was one of the oldest strikers in the Premier League. He's played for Man United, Tottenham, and other teams. But I'm glad to see him on there. He's a good and old school player, and yeah, I like to see him. Andrei Shevchenko, good old Chelsea player. Shame he didn't score as many, but he's mainly known for as AC Milan, and obviously known in Ukraine over there. So yeah, Shevchenko. I don't know. Sukkar, I don't know him. Van Basten, I don't know. Van der Sar, I'd say he's the best Man United goalkeeper they've ever had. He's definitely a legendary Netherlands goalkeeper, and it's good to see him on there. Van Nistelrooy, one of the best Man United strikers they've ever bought or ever got. His finishing was actually brilliant when he was in his prime. He was like, I think at one point he was like the best player in the world at one point. But yeah, that's Van Nistelrooy. Patrick Vieira, he's a good centre mid who used to play for Arsenal. He's a good France player. He used to link up with Henry and Robert Perez very well when they were in the squad. Vieira, I don't know. Way, I don't know. And last but not least, good old Vanko Zola. Now, he was a sick striker for Chelsea back in the day. Every current Chelsea player, like my age or above, will know who he is. He's a good legendary player. Scored plenty of goals and helped us through the season at Chelsea. So it's good to see him on there. Now, I don't know what the 40th legend will be, but hopefully it's worthy of it. I don't know if they'll bring up 40, but if you see in this tweet by EA Sports that they said 40 in total, but there's only 39 in the current picture now. Obviously, they'll release the 40th legend soon, but I haven't got him at the moment. I might upload a video about it soon, but yeah, this is a good FIFA 14 news video of the current legends that will be going on FIFA 14. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. So if you did like this video, please click that like button. If you want to see more news on FIFA 14, please click that subscribe button. And if you want any constructive criticism, please comment down below what I could have done better or what I could do to improve later on. So okay guys, end of the video. Cheers.